headlines that we are tracking at this hour. But first up, let's take a stock of what markets are doing at this point in time. And Nifty is now sitting with gains of nearly 0.2%. And as you can see on the charts, it has recovered from the low point of the day, trading above that 26,100 level. Nifty Bank though is underperforming in trade today, down 55 odd points near that 59,150 mark. In terms of individual stocks, IT stocks continue to trade with gains today. We have Tech Mahindra, that one is up 1.5%. In terms of other newsmakers, Reliance Industries is also holding up well, that is a Nifty overweight. Tata Consumer Products and Jio Financial also gaining in excess of 1%. But let's also put the spotlight on Choice International. They made an acquisition, the stock was buzzing, and to understand what the acquisition is all about and what it means for the company and its expansion and growth plans, we now have Mr. Ayush Sharma, Head of Finance at Choice International, now joining us. Mr. Sharma, morning, and thank you so much for joining us today. The acquisition that you've done through your subsidiary of Ayoleeza, 100% acquisition, if you can tell us how does it help you and what kind of synergetic gains do you enjoy as a result of this?
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me for this discussion this morning. We have acquired Iolisa Consultants Private Limited through one of our subsidiary of Choice International Limited. The subsidiary's name is Choice Consultancy Services Private Limited, which has acquired the Iolisa's 100% equities. The objective of this particular acquisition was to expand into different sectors and grow our government consulting, government advisory business, which we have been doing for more than 10 years now. We have a very good hold in this particular space. However, we wanted to expand into different geographies and different sectors as well. As you are aware by way of our press release that the Iolisa has good expertise in railways as a sector. So we wanted to expand those sectors. They also have a very good expertise in the road and highways. We also have very good expertise in roads and highways. So there we saw a good synergies where the team of Iolisa can add value to the Choice International Limited. So that was the overall objective before doing this particular acquisition of Iolisa.
Okay. And we've also read in the press release that a certain amount of Iolisa's current order book is going to get immediately consolidated with your wholly owned subsidiary. If you could give us some light on what this number is and how this is going to aid business going ahead.
For sure, for sure. So currently we have an order book of roughly around 650 crores, which are the contracted revenues, which will come into our P&L based on time and the certain milestones as we achieve. Iolisa also have 200 crores worth of live orders, which are majority of them are time-based payments. So this 200 crores will be added into our existing order book of 650 crores, which will then become to almost 850 crore rupees. Which will give us a significant head start as well in this particular space. Moreover, Iolisa has also applied for more government tenders of more than 500 crore rupees, which will also be, which are currently under evaluation, but will be out with the results, very soon. So we can see more orders being added to our order book by way of this acquisition.
You're expecting more orders to be added, but if you can take us through how much you're paying for this, how will it be funded, and after it is fully integrated in your business, how will the margin profile shape up? Are your margins higher or lower as compared to the company that you're acquiring?
On the margins perspective, we are at the same levels. Since this is a consulting business, we don't have much of the OPEX except the team cost, which we have evaluated very thoroughly. We have evaluated the teams which are there with Iolisa, teams which we are operating currently with. Teams are in sync, teams are at the similar levels. Therefore, the margins are also at the similar levels with the Iolisa and Choice Consultancy. So from the margins perspective, we will see a similar kind of range, although we are also having a very good margin in consulting business. So that's there. But from the size perspective and scale perspective, we are going to gain very good advantages from this acquisition.
And Mr. Sharma, if you could just help us understand where the funding for this acquisition has come from. Is it all internally? Are you going to be raising debt? What is the outlook there?
No. So we are funding all our acquisitions through our internal accruals only. We have very good internal accrual. Last year, we had a profit after tax of roughly around 162 crores. This year, we have already crossed 100 crores mark. So we have good internal accruals for funding these acquisitions. We are not going to raise any debt for the acquisitions.
Not raise any debt, it will be funded through internal accruals. But what is the quantum? I believe it is not on exchanges. If you can help us with that.
So we have not disclosed the quantum so far, since this is something which is a commercial discussion between the companies. So, however, from the growth perspective, we have good synergies, and we can see the revenues and profits growing after this acquisition significantly.
So the amount has not been disclosed, but it will be funded through internal accruals. You will not be raising any debt, and it will perhaps add to your order book profile as well. Mr. Sharma, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us this morning on ET Now and helping us understand more about the acquisition. And the stock, remember, is up 3% ever since the acquisition was announced. Thanks so much for joining us today.